Libras, hi my loves, and thanks for coming through. I'm Star. Of course, this is Ascendstar Tarot, and this is going to be our reading for the third week of June. We know that time is fluid, so this could resonate anytime throughout June or anytime we have this energetic lineup again. So take what resonates with you and leave what does not. Um, if you do not know your sun, of course you know your sun sign. I always say that. If you don't know your moon, your rising, your Venus, please reach out to me. Let's do a birth chart analysis. Of course, it does come with a fee, but it's going to help you to actually, like invest in yourself. Like if you're just looking at your sun sign, then you're not getting a full picture of what is actually going on. You may feel like it doesn't resonate or it doesn't sit with you, and that may very well be because you are in your you could be in the energy of another sign at the time, right? So yeah, you can reach out to me at any of my outlets that will be listed below for that information. Just want to go ahead and let you guys know in advance, I will not be doing the full moon videos next week, but I will be posting the tarot scopes on my other outlets. So of course, if you don't already, follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, so you can see those full moon tarot scopes when they are posted. But let's go ahead and get into the energy that we have for you all on today, right? So major things going on in life for you right now, and it has a lot to do with you actually investing in yourself. So you're sitting here, you are coming in as the Seven of Pentacles, right? Now, whenever I see a whenever I see this card, right, I am always reminded of a squirrel that's harvesting, like a squirrel, like, trying to get a nut, like, I also it, and at the same time, even though it's a Seven of Pentacles, it still gives me that Ace of Pentacle energy, because in this deck, when you look at the Ace of Pentacles, the same squirrel is there, but it's like he's between a rock and a hard place, and he's still trying to, manifest and create and get what's for him, because it's new. So at this point, it's not new. This is right after the Six of Pentacles, right? So this is you being sharing. This is you sharing. This is you being fruitful, right? That's the Six of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles, like you're harvesting, like you are investing in yourself. You're putting up for rainy days. Like there are skills and things that you have already. That have already grown. It's almost like this is an apple tree, like, in, you're going to the tree now, maybe even the tree of knowledge. Maybe there are some mental lessons that you have learned, maybe in regards when it comes to a father or a male figure in your life. It's time to invest and actually look at things different, and if this is something that you actually want, then it's time for you to actually invest and go after it. It's like it's time for you to be the leader in your life. It's like for you, it's time for you to like come in and shepherd in what you need. You see the sheep that are in the back? It's almost like, we always talked about Mary having a little lamb, but we never looked at Mary like she was actually the sheep, like she was actually the shepherd that was actually guiding the lamb. Like the lamb was always with her. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go, right? So some of you could actually be having babies. Some of you, it's time to shepherd or lead or guide other people towards actually being fruitful, and that is actually coming through for you. This is continuing whatever plan that you have, like continuing it is definitely good news that's coming through for you. And it's like when this good news come through for you, like you really don't have any, like you have two major arcanas. Like spirit is here, like spirit is bringing this in for you. It's like realizing like who you are, and whatever passions that you have, you're actually turning those passions into compassion. Like your lower self and your higher self are coming together. so that you can learn and figure out how to balance like things within you, because like you're investing all of these things, but like what are you investing for? Like what are you doing? You have to be honest about what's going on. Are there any illusions or deception or anything that is going on around you, especially with that moon card? Like are you giving illusions? Are you giving deceptions? Like are you being truthful and honest with yourself about what's really going on? um, like it's like act slow, take your time. Like whatever situation that you're in right now, it's going to reveal itself. Anything that is anything anything that's not truthful, like like someone may actually want to come to you and have a conversation, and it's like whatever that conversation is that has to be had, is going to require strength in order to get through that conversation, right? um, this is actually also a thing of patience, like whenever we see that strength card, like sometimes it can mean, oh wow, we have another card down here, I guess that's for you guys too. Okay, so we'll leave that there. um so yeah, we have the strength card. So in the strength card there's balance, right? And then if you look at the moon card, there's also balance. We have these two pillars that are here. I'm sorry, y'all. Like you have the two pillars that are there that are standing up for balance. And then when we look at the strength card, this is actually balance um between physical, mental, spiritual, all of that. Because sometimes we actually have to tame the beast within ourselves to get what it is that we want. Sometimes we have to be delicate. We have to be soft. Like we have to be rational, right? And we have to be patient. So it's not like, it's saying being patient, is being patient and taking action at the same time. So continuing to do what it is that you need to do in order to invest in yourself, in order to harvest, in order to reap what it is that you to sow, to get the benefits out of the work that you've put in. But at the same time, it's being patient and allowing those things to reveal themselves. Like I'm just saying, like look at this lady, like she was with a lion. Can you imagine when she first met the lion, how intimidated she must have felt? Like the fear that must have been there. Like, but now she walks with the lion. So can you imagine the amount of courage and strength and discipline that she had to encourage, and that she had to go through in order to be to a point where she can actually have the lion by the neck? Like she's the one that is leading the lion. Like you go from, it's almost like in the Seven of Pentacles, you go from leading sheep, you're herding sheep, to now, after things are revealed to you, after this full moon, after trusting your intuition, after actually trusting your guidance, like the sheep, oh, the sheep are easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I can handle this with nothing. I'm on. I I am controlling the king of the jungle. Like, like just imagine like all of the fortitude and mental power and strength that went into this. It's like Libra, you are the scales, right? You are balanced. So it's like it's time for you to invest in that in yourself. It's time for you to show up and prove that that is who you really are on the inside. Like let your balance show. You know, like you don't have to be rah rah rah. Like, and that's honestly, like, Libra really isn't rah rah rah. Like, we turn, you can turn rah rah rah, after you've been through things, after maybe you didn't feel supported, after, you know maybe your feelings were hurt or something of that nature. Then we go rah rah rah, but that's not really who we are. My theme this month, in yin and yang, and that duality that comes in with the new moon in Gemini, is just like, do no harm but take no shit. And that's really what Libra energy is like. you know um stand your ground, but whenever you're wrong, say that you're wrong. And there may be an apology that needs to come through, um especially with this moon, and then we have the strength and the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, like, Somebody needs to really go inside and figure out your strengths, your weaknesses, your vulnerabilities, and when you are actually showing up weak, being able to have the conversation. I was weak. I'm sorry. I did this because, and then you can't tell anyone else how to react, right? Like once you do something, you have to deal with how it is that they react, but it can have a very, very positive outcome, but you have to be patient. You can't rush their thoughts, the way they feel, or what it is that they want to do, right? And that comes from, you're used to dealing with the sheep and now you have a lion, right? Right? I hope that makes sense and that resonates, okay? If you have not yet, please go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that bell. You don't want to miss any future energy. Let's see what this says here. Ecstatic union. Now, in the traditional deck, that is a lover's card. So, hey, 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 there is love in the air. If you are honest about your feelings and what it is that you think, and that's going to take a lot of hard work. But anyway, let's go into it. Let's see what it says. Shakti is the powerful Hindu goddess who animates the life force, the creative fire and essence of the universe. The energy of the primordial snake moves through her and lets rise the sleeping creative force within to awaken, ascend, and merge with the sacred. Shakti, in her power, holds and runs the vital animating force of the Kundalini, the embodiment of ecstatic union with the divine. Her sensuality and passion unite the seeming Gemini polarities into sacred oneness with spirit. Shakti personifies the holy aspiration of the human soul. Shakti shows the way to union with pure force of spirit. She reminds you that you are a being of power and that you are on earth to let your energy move upward through your body to unite with her and fulfill your deepest desire of union with the primary force of creation. Shakti is the cosmic example of sacred power, exemplifying the perfect orgasmic fusion of your sexuality, sensuality, and spirituality, where your world is forever transformed. Like, that's just freaking beautiful. Gosh, that is beautiful. Now let's go to the Four of C's, desire. Desire, just everything just comes together. Mind, body, soul, sexuality, spirituality. Like that is just, whew, Libra, that feels good. Okay, so Four of C's, desire. The sensuous woman knows her desires and how to bring them to her. Her full emotions are in concert with the changes of the moon, comfortable in her being with the ebb and flow of life. She encourages you to trust your heart's desire and to receive the pearl of wisdom that is hidden there. This is time to draw to you what you truly desire, to own your power and receive your ultimate fulfillment. Know that your heart's longing is yours for the asking, and that the intensity of your desire will bring it to you. Libra, that is beautiful. I wish you love and light. Thank you for coming through and spending your most valuable currency with me, which is your time. Have a great day. I had to let that go because I just think that's a beautiful song to like end this reading on. Ancestors be knowing, oh, like, be good, Libra.